A hitter on a hot streak receives kudos from his batting coach.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight it's the first of four between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Larry Ranger, a Michigan-born lefty, gets the starting job here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, as I was researching this game, getting ready for it, looking at his numbers, opponent is hitting over 300. Over 300. That's just too much offense he's given up against him. So he's got to mix his pitches up. Try to keep hitters off balance if he wants to have any chance of staying in this game and giving his team a chance to win.
Standing in, Carlos Sosa. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Sosa.
0-1, here's the pitch. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready now, Lloyd Blankenship. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Lloyd Blankenship.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves.
Ready for another chance. Joel Farrar. Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped toward the gap in right. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. The baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one.
Left fielder, Carlos Sosa.
0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Enriquez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Joel Farrar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Striding in once again, Carlos Sosa. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Wilson McCormick. 0-for-1 with a run scored thus far.
Wilson McCormick.
Let's go, kid.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Ready once again, Joel Farrar. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
Set to deliver the 0-1. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Well, what a night for him. He's now 4 for 4 with that base hit.
Digging in to try it again. Carlos Sosa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he misses with it, ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
So coming to the plate, Wilson McCormick. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score. Coming to the plate now, Jose Rondon. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. Now at the plate, Joel Ferrar. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Joel Ferrar.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Ochoa. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, congratulations to them. It's official now. As first half champions, they've stamped their ticket to the minor league postseason. Well done.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through when it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Buddy Bauman earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the 2nd of 4 between the Corpus Christi Hook. Brian Camacho, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Runners are at second and third with one down.
Hey, need you right here. One time.
Hit on the ground to third. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. Stepping in, Wilson McCormick. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Blanco. And that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Missions lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Joel Farrar. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. And the stop sign will smartly go up at third as they hold the second runner, and they'll again be loaded with still nobody out. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Sosa. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Sosa.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson McCormick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wilson McCormick.
Line to the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. Here now is Jose Rondon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Jose Rondon.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to the right. Reed picks it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 left. 3 innings complete. Ready once again, Joel Farrar. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance.
Farrar.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that is off the wall in right field. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
The left fielder,
ready for another shot now. Carlos Sosa. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Wilson McCormick. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Wilson McCormick.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Rainey ranging back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Oh, man, he got hurt.
Digging in once again, Lloyd Blankenship. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Blankenship.
Now a bunt attempt here. Farrar takes it in, and he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt.
Ready for another chance. Joel Farrar. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
In now, Carlos Sosa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Come on, buddy.
Swing and a liner. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Wilson McCormick will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Missions lead it 5-1. Digging in the switch hitter, Vernon Enriquez. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hot shot to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
I know it's getting late in the game, but that is a big leadoff hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Joel Ferrar. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. So stepping in, Carlos Sosa comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one.
Hey, drive those guys in. Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Reed is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Wilson McCormick.
Now batting. Right fielder.
Hey, let's go, big
Wilson
comes set.
McCormick.
Now the pitch. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here. So coming to the plate, Jose Rondon. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day.
Rondon.
Hey, need you right now.
Set to deliver on 3-0. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
First baseman number 34.
Now at the plate, Angel Aquino. Hard hit to first. Oh, and this deflects right off him. 1 run is scored. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Brian Camacho earns win number 7 on the season. Aaron Cox was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Cannon records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Corpus Christi Hooks and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Digging in, Joel Farrar. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Joel Farrar.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Knott rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is into. And they take an early 1-0 lead.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gavel. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Castro is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total.
Oh, wow, what a stop. He goes to first. Touché, sir. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joel Farrar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out. Ready once again, Joel Farrar. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Let's go now. What's that? Rip it and rip it, huh?
Hit hard to the right side. Foul.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Hey, grip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
The 1-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
One time, right now, kid. Here we go.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center, but no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Sosa. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Sosa.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Striding in once again, Wilson McCormick.
Right
he comes
fielder.
in 0 for 2 thus far.
McCormick.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that could drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. At the plate, Juan Centeno. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Centeno.
Now a bunt attempt here. Farrar. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan. And with it, the inning is over. Digging in once again, Joel Farrar. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Called strike over the outside corner.
Boy, nothing more frustrating for the pitcher. You put the ball in play and they kick it and get 2 errors behind you. Now you might think, I got to strike everybody out and take it on my own. That's when the game gets away from you. He's got to stay patient and expect them to catch the ball. Wow, that's a little bit of a surprise. You don't see too many ugly swings from him. He's having such a great year. You think he's on most things all the time.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 32 now for the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Digging in and looking for more, Joel Farrar. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Farrar.
Now here's the ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here.
Hey, I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Digging in to try it again, Juan Centeno. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only three outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes. But the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-1 at the end of this one. Ben Gribble wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
This player's multiple home run performance has his batting coach fired up.
Welcome into this presentation of minor league baseball from the AA Texas League. Tonight it's the first of four between the San Antonio Missions and the Frisco Rough Riders. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Number 66 will be on the mound for the series opener. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, last game he pitched 6 full innings. He looked like he had good. He didn't get a decision, but he gave his team a chance to be in the ball game. I look for a similar performance in this game.
Now to the plate, Joel
Batting
Farrar. Last
third
night was a
baseman,
good one for him as he
Joel
turned in a 4-for-5 effort. This one's down to third. Glass is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half. Coming to the plate now, Henry Darnell. And the average
Henry
isn't pretty. Down
Darnell.
into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Joel Farrar. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Joel Farrar.
Tries to dump this one out to left. In there, a base hit.
Hey, nice swing. That was a good
That's
hit.
the 7th game he's hit in. Look out. 7 games. That's 1 week of feeling pretty good. Let's see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in and ready for another
fielder.
shot, Carlos Sosa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Vila. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in and looking for more, Joel Farrar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And into left field. Field for a one-out hit.
He's been looking really good. Another hit, another multi-hit game. This hot streak has been really fun to watch him perform.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Sosa, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Sosa.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Briscoe moves over. 2 gone. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. 1 hit's all they get. Ready once again. Joel Ferrar. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance. Carlos Sosa. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 9 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
4-0 the score tonight. The Missions wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Cliff Ramsey earns his 8th victory of the season. Number 66 takes the Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Midland Rockhounds and the San Antonio Missions. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Stepping into the box, Joel Ferrar, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He has success with 2 out, and the bottom of the first stays moving.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Standing in, Carlos Sosa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a... Digging in for his second at-bat, Joel Ferrar. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Perez going back to the track, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 34 home runs now on the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Joel Ferrar. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. 3 runs already home here.
Hey, get on for us here.
Pitch out, nothing doing.
No strike. Let's go, kid. One time right here.
2-0 count and pitch. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready once again, David Perez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chet Navarro. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. This one's down to 3rd. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Digging in once again, Joel Ferrar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
Leading off for the Rockhound.
Digging in to try it again, Chet Navarro. Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding in once again, Joel Ferrar. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee.
Ready for another shot now. Nino Pena.
Right fielder.
The 0-1 delivery. Hit to 3rd. Ferrar has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back, and carried him to the victory.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Buddy Bauman wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter. Now from the home of the Rangers, there's a good look at Globe Life Park here in Arlington. Tonight the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the Texas League's North Division and the Texas League's South Division. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping in, Lane Leifert.
Batting second.
A runner at second, nobody out.
Lane Leifert.
This is hit softly to third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visitors. Standing in, Rodrigo Aguilera.
Rodrigo Aguilera.
Here's the 0-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Now at the plate, Joel Farrar.
Third baseman, Joel Farrar.
There you go, let's fly.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there. Not rounds third and is digging for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that's a nice hit. We're right back where we started with that RBI base hit. The game is tied.
Into the box now, Shelby Laird. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Laird.
And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding into the box, Carlos Sosa.
Left fielder, Carlos Sosa.
High in the air out to center field. Espinoza moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. A chance now to take victory, Harold.
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage.
Adam.
2 men are on with 2 men out.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Now at the plate, Bernardo Ramirez.
Third baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team, brought to you by Majestic. It's not often that you say the right fielder is the best defender on the team, but this guy stands right up there. He catches everything. He's a tremendous athlete.
Striding in once again, Lane Leefer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leeper.
Grounded to third. Ferraro in time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance. Joel Ferraro.
Joel
Ferraro.
Ferraro.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Ferraro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in there.
Hey, let's go, kid. What time here?
First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Espinoza. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move. Jose Rondon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. 3-2 to finish in tonight's game. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. The promising player has been called up to Triple-A. News of a call-up, though positive, can also be shocking, its impact taking time to sink in. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and a new uniform amidst players with whom he is unfamiliar. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Sacramento River Cats and the El Paso Chihuahuas. So digging in now, Joel Ferraro, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Hard hit ball to short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Farrar comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Yeah, that ball's hit hard. Good job.
And how about that? He just tallied his first hit in AAA. A nice moment as we see the ball being tossed into the dugout there. That'll end up on a trophy case someplace.
Yeah, that's exciting for him, and I'm sure he's riding high right now. But as a minor leaguer, your goal is to be at the major league level. He'll be looking to pick up a lot more base knocks here in AAA to earn his way up to the majors.
Golden.
Here comes the 0-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. Digging in to try it again, Edmund Glenn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that'll score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1.
I like the pitch. He goes to the slider. It's his out pitch. He just didn't put it where he needed to. It's just too hittable with 2 strikes.
Digging in and looking for more, Joel Farrar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Mac Williamson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Fielder, Mac Williamson.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th. Striding in once again, Joel Farrar. Now will step off and fire to the bag. And he's back easily.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Calling for it, Gonzalez, and the inning is over. So no runs on no hits. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Colin Ray earns his 5th winner of the year. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Clayton Richard gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
HR, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. Well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. They're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
Standing in, Danny Gallegos. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests.
Hey, like you can up there, like you can. Let's go.
A runner on first with 2 away.
One time right here.
In the air out to left. Moving under it, Feliciano. And that's the third out. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Reno leads it 1-0. At the plate, Tim McClellan, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. The 1-2 pitch, chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no hits, no errors. Digging in to try it again, Joel Farrar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Your pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Drilled to the right side, and that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Striding in once again, Danny Gallegos. He's got an opportunity here in a bases loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time for the right man in the right spot.
Hit hard to the right side, and that's by him into right field for a base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Well, they get the 2-out RBI, but I go back to that error earlier in the inning that set the whole inning up, and the way it's playing out right now, that may really hurt them.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edmund Glenn. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Glenn
has a look. Now the pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning. Digging in once again, Joel Farrar. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Joel Farrar.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bell is right there, and he's got it for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Joel Farrar. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. So as he circles the bases, he celebrates his first AAA home run. A nice moment in his young career.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall, and obviously
good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. It's the first game in the month of July between the Reno Aces and the El Paso Chihuahuas. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Christian Friedrich is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, if you look at his numbers, it's not going to blow you away. But he's an important guy to this team. He eats up innings. He continues to keep them in games. And if he gets a little luck along the way, he may walk away with more wins than losses.
At the plate, Joel Farrar. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone to lead off the inning.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 53. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit to third. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Whoa, those 2-out base hits, those will kill the other team right there. He comes up with a big hit to tie this game.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joel Farrar. First offering on its way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
From the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Hard hit at third. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Joel Farrar. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit sharply on the ground. Ahmed fields it cleanly. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Well, before we say goodnight, we must sing the praises of the guy you see there.
Hey, it wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely...